You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore. You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
Wasted Water Sports crew, ahoy! How is everybody doing here as this big day of footy action continues? I mean, we've been covering both codes here today. Rugby League, Rugby Union. And it all comes to an end here with this one. The Sharkies versus the Roosters elimination final. Now, the last time that this eventuated, the exact same scenario, Shark Park elimination final. It was the Roosters who got the win that occasion, a drop goal by Sam Walker to send the Sharks packing. Whilst I'm expecting the Roosters to get the win here tonight, obviously I'll be cheering on the Sharkies. They are my team, so I've got to support them, but we'll see. I'm not holding out too much hope. Craig Howarth, ahoy, mate. Johnny Michael, ahoy, mate. How's everybody doing? Lazar, ahoy, mate. William Daniel, ahoy. So I had another bonus bet to use. I've thrown a really wild same game multi on this one. A crazy one. It's all systems go. Nwanga Victor Radley, that's my left field option. I just feel like the Sharks are a little bit defensively weak up the middle. I think Victor the Inflictor comes into play tonight. So Nwanga Victor Radley. Vanua Blake, up the guts for the Sharks. And KL Ero, who's back in the team and a try-scoring machine, as we've seen throughout the course of the season, KL Ero. And this, a $10 bonus bet, if it gets up, will pay out $1,500. Not a bad little doozy for a $10 bonus. But whenever you've got a couple of forwards factoring in like that, that's why the price obviously escalates. And Victor Radley, I can't remember the last time he scored a try. I think it was a while ago. So, E.B. Williams, ahoy. James, ahoy, mate. Go the Chooks. Craig Howarth there, of course. Oh, boy. All right. So, what do I want? Guest window. That's what I want. The guest window also needs resetting. Move that one over. We will size it up. Size it up. And hopefully we'll be staying up a fair bit tonight. Up, Cronulla. E.B. Williams, if you get World Heavyweight Champion on the next Not Another Bloody Wrestling Show, can you get mods? Oh, putting me on the spot here, man. Wrong screen, Dan. Wrong screen. Aha! Okay. All right. There we go. And now we... Holy
Evening,
Jesus!
Evening. Ahoy.
Excuse me while I turn the volume down on that one. Holy hell. So...
Trying out a new microphone setup tonight. So
oh, fantastic. Well, I can tell you, you sound way more clear.
Excellent. That's good. I've got my old mic out of storage, and I'll try not to hold it over my face like I'm commentating the cricket. So
yeah. Well, they have to do that though, in fairness, because the volume and whatnot in that crammed commentary box.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but I thought I would bring it out because I know people have talked about how there's been an echo, and obviously, you're in a room with no soundproofing or anything like that, so it's bound to happen. So I thought, you know what? Let's give this old boy a crack.
Same game multi. Oh, sorry.
Stand for it.
Same game multi, Michelle.
Yes,
Who have you got?
I do have a same game multi. Also, ahoy to everybody in the chat room. It's good to be here. It has been a minute. I've sat here all dressed up and no Dan to log me on for a game a couple of weeks ago. So that was Saturday night, I think, Dan. You were very ill. Broncos game. But yes, I do have a multi on. I have got two the same as you. I've got Noanga Nitawase, of course, and KL Iro as well. I've also got Teddy and Sione Katoa.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, not bad. Yep. No, look, I've gone crazy for mine because it's essentially a free bet. A bonus bet isn't really worth my time if I'm only going to get like $50 back for it. So
they're always worth your time.
Nah.
Anything that's up is up. Quick ahoy to Game of Mel before she jumps back off, and she might be back later.
Gaz Johnson, ahoy, mate. Ooh, I hear sound outside my door. I wonder if that's my Brody's chicken order.
Brody's chicken, oh good lord.
Yep, I'm feasting on chicken tonight. Hopefully the Cronulla Sharks are as well.
Oh, are you nervous? How nervous are you?
Yeah, I don't have too bad a feeling about this, actually. Like, I mean, whatever will happen, will happen. The Roosters obviously come into this riding a big wave of momentum. The Sharks are very hot and cold at the best of times. So, I mean, hey, as long as they put on a good performance and just don't completely Amber Heard the bed, we'll be all good, I think. That's all you can ask for as a supporter. Just don't screw up so badly that you're an embarrassment like the All Blacks were earlier.
I was about to say, like the All Blacks.
E.B. Williams, no sponsorships. Actually, I've got to have words with Jace. Jace has proven to be quite the salesman. I'm going to ask him if he wants to sell some scoreboard sponsorships for next season, but he doesn't know this yet.
Jace?
He's learning this. Out. Yes, he's learning this for the first time in the chat room.
I think the Roosters are going to do this tonight. I
think they are as well. Whoa! That's definitely my food arriving. Alara's going ballistic in the background.
Go get your food. I'll attempt to call the game at the start.
Yeah, well, it hasn't started yet.
Well, I know, but hang on a second. I can't reach my remote. I don't know can you hear my TV?
I can't, but then I've got you turned down very, very low.
Hang on a second.
Teams out on the field. The Roosters venturing to Shark Park. Elimination final. The season will draw to a close for one of these two teams at the end of 80 minutes. Brayley needs a big game, and he gets the honour of leading the team out onto the park. Blake Brayley and Whenua Blake, two players that need a massive performance. If the Sharks have any chance here against the Roosters, it's going to be off the back of Brayley sniping around the play-the-ball area and getting some go forward. Like in soy, mate. Disappointed that we didn't get the win against Argentina. Yeah, well, try being an All Blacks supporter right now.
The Wallabies very ill-disciplined to give away so many goddamn penalties. Did Argentina score? They scored one try, right?
Yes.
Like that's god awful. Like you can't be giving away that many penalties. It's not good. Sound a little off color, John Michael. Look, I've been still getting over that flu. It's been a bit of a lingering mofo. But yeah, I don't know if it's maybe the settings because I'm using a new microphone. I'm not sure. But yeah. Right. We're about to have kickoff. Dan's gone to get his dinner. And we're about to have kickoff here. And here we go. Elimination final between the Sharks and the Roosters is underway.
Hugo Savala takes the kickoff, and the Roosters under the pump early. I raced out and got my bag right as they got it started. Noanga Nitawase getting involved in the hard yakka up front. Oh, I'm kind of excited for this one now. Elimination time. Nafahu White with a good, strong carry.
Such a big day of footy.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprisingly up for this one.
Good. You scared me a little bit before when you said I wrecked you where I was like, don't you ditch me again.
Victor Radley up to the 40.
It is always hard when there's a break, such a decent break in between calling back-to-back games.
Davala steps outside the 40, puts the kick down the throat of Kennedy at the back, and Kennedy winds up.
A bit of a round of applause, though, for you, Dan, for calling 2 games at once. Like,
I've always wanted to do that.
A man could focus on 2 things at once.
I've always wanted to give that a crack, and it was the perfect opportunity to just not plan for it as the Sharks come up with a mistake early. Mulatalo spills it in the tackle, and here's an early opportunity for the Roosters. Dear, oh dear. Sharks. Mulatalo trying to rush that, play the ball in. Hello, Alara. Do you smell chicken?
Of course she does.
Lazza, you finished off all your 4X gold cans yesterday.
Well, you should probably buy something a little bit better than 4X, mate. Just saying.
All right. Michelle's going to hold the fort for the next few minutes while I feed the dog.
Okay. The Roosters have got a scrum feed with what we call the scrum in the NRL these days, but they're on the attack. They are, what are they, 20 metres out? They're about to enter the red zone. Teddy's already complaining about something, I don't know what, but all good. They're not looking, the Roosters, they're just kind of feeling out the Sharks at the moment. They're not looking like they're wanting to really, really rush the attack, so to speak, like, really piling it on. They're just kind of seeing what they can do. And the game is only 2.5 minutes old, so, don't blame them. But the Sharks defense, they're picking up the Roosters. They picked up one of the boys here and I can't see who the number is, I'm sorry. Picked him up and driven him back 10 meters. But the Roosters go to the left-hand side and they're trying to get up that left side, but the Sharks defense is so far holding on, and we're on the 5th tackle for the Roosters with a nice little kick there from Nwanga goes up. Oh, he's knocked it back apparently. He knocked it back. The Roosters got the ball and unfortunately were taken down before they could get over the try line by the Sharks defense. Who kicked that? Was that Sam Walker? But the ball definitely went back. I need my team lists. I apologize. I don't have my team lists up. Let me get these up real quick so I can see who we got. Because, I don't know the names of them all quite so well. Is it even Sam Walker? Yes, it is. All right. The Sharks are on the attack now. They're, 3 tackles in and still within their 20 metres out of their try line. So, out of the Roosters try line. I can never remember which way it goes. But they're trying to get up and get out of a little bit of trouble here because the Roosters' defense is just all over them. Kicking on the 4th. Has to turn Mark Nwanga all the way back down. But he picks the ball up on the 10-metre line and he drags it back up where he's met by some good Shark defense. You back yet, Dan? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Oh, he throws me in the deep end. But the Roosters, I'm going to throw it out to the chat room. We usually do a poll at the start of these games, who we think's going to win in an elimination final. Craig Howarth, the Roosters to me, they're like the Storm to you. Don't be afraid to say nasty things about them. I like the Roosters though, so I can't do that. I don't mind the Roosters. I also don't mind the Sharks, but probably more of a Roosters girl, to be honest. But it is the 5th tackle option, and the Roosters have put it up big. Hugo Savala puts up a big high kick. And the ball goes across field, a big Harbour Bridge pass there from the Sharks. I don't even really think that was necessary. I think he could have just taken the hit up, just off you go, because they're all standing extremely flat-footed at the moment, and they've actually lost ground there in that tackle. But the Roosters' defense is just, all over them. They haven't really made that many meters at all in this set of 6. Oh, but a little run here from Nicho Hynes. Oh, there's a little bit of, he's just done a little bit of a Teddy. We've just had a little bit of a Nicho butt crack pop up there on the screen. screen.
What? When?
Very quick to pull his pants up.
When?
You missed it. You missed
Oh,
it.
I missed the butt crack.
We had a little bit of Nicho crack.
I always miss the good stuff.
It was like 5 seconds. But the Sharks have kicked it, by the way, and now the Roosters got the ball back. And we're 6 minutes in, and it's still, I don't know, this game just still seems a little flat to me. Maybe it's just because I've been watching so much sport today, and after the excitement of the Wallabies game and, the excitement of the Springboks smashing the All Blacks, maybe it's just because it's only 5 minutes old or so. But the Roosters are coming up the middle of the field. Stan run away again, or is he still there?
No, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm just
You're still there getting the scoreboard up and ready?
Yep, getting all the screens properly set up.
Oh, Jesus.
What happened?
Oh, what's his name? Sam Walker puts a huge kick up, and he's I don't think he was taken late. I think he was just taken awkwardly at the same time he did the kick, but it definitely looked like a bit of a AEW smackdown at the back of the play there where he's picked up and put down, but I don't think there was anything in it. They haven't gone back to it, so it just looked really good from that angle, I think. But the Sharks have got the ball, and again, they're not even up to the 50-meter line, and they're on the 5th tackle. So they're going to have to put another big kick downfield. Nicho Hynes has put the bomb up, and it's just gone straight down the throat of Daniel Tupou.
Let's kick it to the tallest man in the opposition.
I
realized it wasn't contestable.
Kick ever. Like, there wasn't any. He just stood there and just caught it. There was no spiral. There was no nothing. It was just a regulation training warm-up kick. There was nothing in that. But Nwanga Nituase is making a small break up the right-hand side, looking for the offload, but there's none to give. The Roosters coming back through with Teddy. He's giving it to Lurch. Who's
6 again as well.
Get through the middle.
Set restart in amongst that as well.
Oh, I missed
Teddy spills it.
They've lost it. Set restart, and they've absolutely
No, it's off a Shark. Lost forward off the Shark.
Here we go.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Michelle.
Pass. That was a forward pass, though.
There was no way Alara was letting me get off until halftime. She was just perched there behind me, looking up with those big puppy dog eyes. So I had to, there was no way she was waiting till the halftime break. So the Sharks, they diffused the situation, but they coughed the ball up in the process, and the pressure is still on here. 40 metres out from the line, the Roosters with Tedesco taking them on down this right edge. A big hit from Mulatalo forces the mistake. Huge defence from the Sharks, and he's letting them know about it. Everybody who's within earshot, everybody's within earshot of the stadium, he's letting them know about it. He is screaming in celebration.
Where has this been for the last 5 or 6 minutes? Because honestly, the Sharks' defense has just been, it's been there, but it hasn't been big. So maybe they're all taking a few minutes to warm up and wake up.
Yep. Well, it's an finals footy. It's an 80-minute battle, as always. Maybe just easing their way into the contest, and that could have been the signal the Sharks are about to go up again. Well, Katoa loses it backwards. Play on. Lucky. Billy Burns goes to ground. And yeah, very flat-footed. Very flat-footed. Nobody running onto the ball at pace.
They're just standing there. They're calling for a penalty, but play to the whistle, guys. Run. Attack.
Like that. Big Fanua Blake up over halfway. That's better.
Yeah, a little bit
That's
better.
what you want from one of your marquee signings in the forward pack.
Maybe they've got us patched into an earpiece somewhere. Telling them, get some attack, lads.
Colhern steps back in field. I did stream the Warriors-Panthers game, Sultan. 32 metres out. Trindall puts the ball high. Contestable kick, this one. Mulatalo flying through to put pressure on. Oh, what pressure, says Nwanga Nituase. What pressure?
He's gotten... under that high ball, he has just come in, dare I say it, and pardon the pun, leaps and bounds.
Quite literally on that occasion. Leapt in the air, took the ball, and then bounded away upfield. Tupou plays it. A scrappy play the ball as Radley now on the burst. Victor, my smoky try scorer for this one. And we've got the referees whistling back players. The Roosters come up with a mistake. An incomplete set, and the Sharks will have a full set of 6 on the attack. 11 minutes gone in this one. No score. I don't think anyone's even looked like scoring.
No one's looked like scoring. Oh, there was that one brief glimmer where their ball was batted back to the Roosters, but the Sharks defended well.
They tap and go, the Sharks. 20 metres out from the line. Mulatalo being very heavily involved. Hero now heads across field. Straightens, taken down on the 30-metre line.
I need to upgrade my studio, so I've got a lengthways screen so I can see the team lists all in one go like you've got, Dan.
Colquhoun tackled on the 20. Halfway through the set here, the Sharks. Hynes drops it off inside for Fanua Blake. A little flat-footed there, the big man. But still, he could be flat-footed and still make 20 metres. Hynes, inside ball. Nicely read by the Roosters' defence. 5th and last, 5 out in front of the sticks. Where do the Sharks go? Brayley goes left for Hynes. Flat pass is spilt forward by Wilton. Well diffused there by the Roosters' defence. That's one of the Sharks' go-to plays. And it fails to yield a result.
I don't think it was diffused. I think he just couldn't catch. That was just a clean error. If he caught that, he was through. There was an open hole there in the defense by the Roosters, but he just, can't catch.
Is Savala invisible to you? The big number 6 that was standing in front of him?
He went straight through him.
Because he dropped the ball. He didn't need to make the tackle. Sultan, I go for the Sharks. Michelle goes for the Roosters. I mean, in this game, but she goes for the Broncos, typically.
You know what? I was full just agree with you on that. I didn't even click that you didn't say the Broncos.
Yeah. The Roosters in this game, the Broncos in general. Nufahu White carries outside the 30. 5th and last. Trapped inside their own 30. Savala goes on a little bit of a scurry before he kicks it away. Taken on the 4 by Kennedy on the 10. And he can wind up and get a good kick return in here. Gets away from Radley. Radley comes back at him. Clings on. Didn't have the strength there, Kennedy, to fend off Big Victor. Mulatalo over the top of Savala. 30 metres out from the line. Hero heads across field. Dances his way. Taken to ground. As the Sharks look to get some momentum. Both teams really. I don't think the defense has really been that strong, but no one's really after. And again, it's like you said, maybe it's just the fact that we've watched some brilliant games of rugby league and union as they run it here on the 5th and last. Hero passes to Kennedy, who slips, and the Roosters are able to bat it back and take possession. Well, Kennedy was there to take the pass, but he slipped over. So and a penalty now. And Tedesco mouthing off. You don't see that very often.
Nicho Hynes too.
Having some words to Nicho, probably about who's got the best ass.
Yeah, he's like, how come you've had your ass out already? Where's my turn? Like, come on. Grab the pants a little. Drawstring's not done up, mate.
His turn will come. I'm sure of it.
Sorry, I'm really not reading. I'm sure that's what he said, though.
Puts it into touch. 40 metres out from the Sharks line. No score in this one. 25 minutes to go in the opening half. A tense battle.
Well, for my 4-player multi.
No.
Or yours.
Well, this will be one of those games, I reckon, once the teams break this deadlock, it'll start to open up a lot more.
Yeah, but for who? One or the other or both?
Both, because, yeah. If it opens up too much for one side, then the other side has no choice but to play catch-up. I think this is going to be a big second half. Low scoring first half, big scoring second half. Tedesco back in the midfield. Taken by Kennedy and Colquhoun in tandem. 15 metres out. Walker down the right edge to Savala. Toya goes in and away. Hero tries to rip the ball out as he's fended off. 10 meters out from the line now. Back into midfield. Walker. A completely unnecessary double pump to Collins. Fifth and last, 10 meters out. Walker with the crossfield kick, looking for Nwangani Tawase, who bats it back, and Kennedy saw it coming a mile away. He got across there, and it's been knocked on by Mulatalo. Goal line dropout incoming. DJ Shack, a fun fact. James Tedesco and Daniel Tupou, between them, have more finals wins than the entire Sharks 22-man squad.
I'm sure Dan loves that fact, DJ Shack.
Yeah, well, when those two players are as experienced as Tedesco and Tupou, it's in a team that was largely dominant. A Savala spills it backwards between the legs, played some tunnel ball.
What a game.
It's not really surprising. I mean, Tedesco and Tupou have played so many finals in a dominant Roosters team, so it is a fun fact. Don't get me wrong. But I'm also saying it's not really a big surprise. Tedesco down the short side. Holds the pass up nicely, and they go on the attack now 15 meters out from the line. Walker calling troops on the inside, but he goes out for Savala. Inside ball for Radley. Radley first try would be great for my multi. That would boost the cash out offer big time. Not that I'm taking the cash out, but I'm just saying. Nufahu White held up a meter short. Fifth and last here. They spill the ball. Nufahu White spills it, and they don't get to the end of set. They don't get to the kick.
Are they going to challenge here?
The Sharkies celebrate. Oh, this would be a risky challenge. I don't think they'll take it.
Oh, look,
this early.
I didn't realize he was playing.
This early in a final, boy, that would be a risky challenge.
Do not. All right. Craig Howarth, I need to know why you hate the Roosters so much. You call them the Goosters. I want to know this. I want to know if it's as relevant as why I hate the Storm so much.
There's no relevancy as to why you hate the Storm so much still after all these years.
Totally relevant.
Absolutely not.
Grudge like an elephant.
Sione, I can tell that. Sione Katoa slow to get this play the ball away. As the Roosters crowding the play the ball area.
YouTube is very harsh on some of the comments tonight. Like
Mulatalo gets the offload almost intercepted. Fanua Blake bats it back. And Nicho Hynes collects the loose ball on the 20.
That's reviewed and hidden, and someone
Fanua Blake
All Blacks.
taken down 30 out from the line. The Sharks finding it tough going here. Fifth and last inside their own 30. Trindall puts this one high. It's going to land on the halfway line. This will be great field position for the Roosters. Should they get it back? The Sharks try to bat it back, but it does fall for the Roosters. And they have it in great field position here off the back of that huge defensive set.
Oh, God.
The Sharks finding it tough going. Still 20 minutes to go in this opening half. Brighton stands in the three-man tackle. 35 out from the line. Walker in midfield. Drops it off for Collins. And Lindsay Collins. Even Collins hasn't been that effectual tonight.
Yeah, they're all just flat-footed. There's just no one really taking it up.
Here we go. Through the hands now to the right. Toya, one-on-one with Ero. Ero clings on and has Trindall there for support. Fifth and last. 20 meters out. Savala onto Walker. Nufahu White gets away from one. Now it's he's still going wide. Bring him down. Fifth and last, 10 meters out from the line. They go short side. Savala to Tedesco. Cut out pass for Nwangani Tawase. Somehow keeps that ball in the field of play. Oh, he's a miracle worker. Savala grubbers through into the end goal. Ero shadows it over the dead ball line for a 7-tackle set. Great play all round. Both teams there. Nwangani Tawase. A magician, how does he stay in the field of play?
How does he do it? Every time. He's so acrobatic.
Oh, my God. You can't... The human body just can't do that. Well, apparently it can for some.
Apparently it can.
But holy hell. That is unbelievable. Like, he's off balance. 1 foot's already up in the air. He somehow manages to push off the air to keep himself elevated. It's insane.
If I tried anything like that, I'd put my back out in 3 places and break a finger.
I'd put my entire body out. I'd break both legs. Bend my spine. It'd be a disaster. Hynes now sends it out wide to the right. Some numbers here for the Sharks. The kick and chase. They need it to sit up in goal. It's going to go too deep. Tedesco.
Way too deep. Oh,
gets a shove in the back and kisses the Kia signage. But it's a 7-tackle set.
That was a bit awful, though. I mean, oh, goodness me, that trainer, interchange official. I'm not saying anything.
They tap and go now. The Roosters, a 7-tackle set incoming. The Sharks just got that a little wrong. Kicking it too heavy and over the dead ball line. Nwanga, well, if he's not out on the wing, miraculously keeping the ball in the field of play, he's taking hit-ups early in the set.
Oh, God damn it.
Sir Angus.
We haven't had a break yet, have we, in this game?
Not really. I mean, if you count dead ball line as a break, we have, but penalty now to the Roosters. A shoulder dropped in there. A shoulder charge from Fonua Blake.
This is where things will start to get a little bit heated, a little bit frustrated. Oh, God.
And, pretty clear cut there. He braces for impact, drops the shoulder in.
I changed the channel. I put the AFL on for a minute. 3-5-23 to 3-4-22.
Roosters find touch.
Over the Suns.
Who's winning? Your team?
No.
10 meters out from the line. Billy Smith taps and goes. Here's Collins now in midfield. Big leg drive. Takes it 5 meters out from the line. 17 and a half to go until the halftime break. White at first receiver. Held up in the tackle just to the right of the post. Set restart. Here's the biggest opportunity of the game so far. Roosters inside the red zone. That's play one. They go left. Walker sends it back into midfield. Butcher beats the first tackle. He's taken down a couple of meters short. Collins and White the decoy. Out the back for Walker. Numbers now to the right. Tedesco with the cutout pass for Nwanga, and he scores in the corner. Of course he does. Mark Nwanga with only millimeters to work with. Scores the opening try of this contest and the first tick off our multi. Numbers out to the right. He wasn't shown an extravagant amount of space, but, oh boy, he makes millimeters look like meters. Creeping down the sideline.
Defensive teams need to give him some space. Let's just see if he can score with space, although he probably can. He can score with millimeters, so...
Oh, the goosey on Mulatalo. How has he got through there? Mulatalo and Kennedy were all over him. He has made something out of nothing there.
Far too easy. Far too easy. I need to put my microphone down for a second.
4 points to nil with the kick to come from out wide. The Roosters strike first. Craig Howarth. Yes, you have mentioned that, my friend. Mookie says Old Panther will be happy since the Panthers won. I can only assume so. Haven't had a chance to speak to him yet, but yeah, I should imagine so, Mookie. Roosters get the first try of the game. Tedesco with the cutout pass. Nwanga had absolutely no right, but he finds a way. Tick number 1 off the multi. Incredible work.
It's been relatively dry down in Sydney with the weather. Look, I got a bone to pick with Nwanga there, because every other winger or centre that goes over with a try like that can do a forward flip. There was no acrobatic forward flip. I'm disappointed.
He saves his acrobatics for general play.
It was just a flop off to the side. He put the ball down and he flopped over the sideline.
Sam Walker from bang on the sideline. There's the big Marky Mark heads in the crowd.
I love it.
The Sam Walker from the sideline to make it 6-0. 15 minutes left.
Tick off the multi.
Yeah, exactly. Walker moves in, strikes it, hooks it across the face of the posts. Terrible. 4-0 it stays. 15 minutes to go until the break.
Where'd my remote go?
And they've had 60% possession, the Roosters, so justifiably in the lead. At 60% possession this far into the half, you could probably argue that they perhaps should be ahead by a little bit more.
The Suns are wearing these fantastic pink jerseys, and next to the Brisbane Lions maroon jerseys, it look like raspberry tartlets running around out there.
As nice as the Panthers pink jerseys, or?
Actually, I was thinking about this earlier because I'm thinking the Panthers wore pink tonight and they won.
Yeah.
Maybe Gold Coast is taking their leaf out of the Panthers book. They're not as bright. They're more of a salmon color than the Panthers jerseys. The Panthers jerseys are a little bit brighter.
There was a period of time, I'm not sure if they still do it, but there was a period of time where the England rugby team, who are traditionally all white, switched to an all black jersey.
Wow. That's not confusing at all.
I don't know if they still do it or not, but yeah, they switched up their away strip to be all black. Yeah. Connor Watson scoots out of dummy half, taken down 40 meters out from the line. Tedesco in at first receiver, gives it up for White on halfway. Tedesco is such a better player when he actually passes the ball. Tedesco sometimes he has a tendency to overplay his hand, and I call it sometimes he has super glue on his hands. And here he is competing in the air, trying to bat the ball back, but it's called a knock on.
It's more that he feels. I think that he feels that the weight of the team is on his shoulders. You know, like he feels he needs to do everything, and he should know by now that he doesn't have to. But,
Captain's challenge here of the call of knock on, by the way.
You think, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. There was the ball went up. It was very high. There was a bunch of people leaping for it.
Tedesco was called for a knock on, and he's challenging, saying that that's gone backwards, and he might have a case.
It's come off his noggin. He's falconed that.
Yeah, he might have a case here, Tedesco. That's backwards off the hands. He's pushed it forward off his lips initially.
Yeah, I think he's pushed it forward off his nose. That's a falcon, and he's knocked it backwards. So
this is going to be a successful challenge.
Well, we would think. Because,
you would assume so, yes. They're checking to see if Will Kennedy's touched it, which would restart the tackle count. Kennedy looks a bit concerned.
My dad's fine, John Michael. Thank you for asking. How's your mum?
By the way, for those in the chat that may not be aware, that was a legitimate question. It wasn't a mum joke.
Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. The only things I joke about with John Michael are the fact that he's a serial killer.
Whoa! Unsuccessful challenge! What?
See? I knew as soon as you said it, it was going to be unsuccessful.
That might be one of the all-time howlers. And the Roosters have now lost their captain's challenge, I believe.
That's a bit of a shocker.
The Sharks break away from the scrum, and they bring it outside the 20. Ero moves off. Oh! Ero moves off the mark, and he's furious.
Because
I don't know what he's so upset about, but he's upset. Now the Sharks get a penalty. Maybe that's what they were upset about. They wanted a penalty to play the ball earlier.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's 4 points. She's doing better.
4-0. The Roosters lead. 13.5 to go until the break. Trindall thumps this into touch on the halfway line. Can they hit back the Sharks? Well, maybe not this set. But if they can set up a repeat set, get themselves back into this contest.
My goodness.
Brayley sends it to Hynes in midfield. Onto Fanua Blake. Fanua Blake has his hand slapped away by Angus Crichton as the Sharks attack the short side. Burns brings it up to the 30. Hynes in midfield. Drops it off on the inside for Hamlin. Uele on for his first stint. Gets up and goes again. He wasn't held. 20 out from the line. 2 tackles left. Brayley with a nice short ball for Kafusi. Oh, it's called forward. He's called it a forward pass. But some promising signs there in that set of 6 from the Sharks. It ultimately didn't end well, but Brayley is starting to go on a couple of runs. Wow. How is that called a forward pass?
That wasn't forward. That wasn't forward at all.
Well, I'm gathering it must have been a knock on. The pass was fine. Kafusi must have bobbled it into the Roosters defender. Otherwise, that was a make-up for the unsuccessful challenge down the other end. An illegal strip penalty, Roosters.
Yep. I was about to say they can't challenge that. The Sharks can, but
they're going to challenge.
Roosters absolutely can't. Oh, they're going to lose. Both teams are going to have their challenges lost in the first 30 minutes of this game.
The on-field call was an illegal strip. And Captain Nicho Hynes has said, we will challenge that, thanks. There's 3 in the tackle. No hands on the ball at the moment. And he's just lost it cold. Loose carry.
Ooh.
Successful challenge for the Sharks. Tupou with the error. And here they come. A chance to attack. Captain Redbeard, ahoy, mate. You're a Sharks fan for one night only. Oi, Captain Redbeard. How early into next season do we reckon that Todd Payton's getting the axe? As a Cowboys supporter, I value your opinion on that one. I reckon he's the first coach to go next year. Hynes to Kennedy. Kennedy steps off the left. Week 2. I think he might get a few more weeks than that.
Week 2.
If he's going to get sacked in week 2, they might as well send him on his way now.
If he's going to get sacked in week 2, they're going to be done by 100 points in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's going to have to happen for that to happen.
Kafusi tackled a couple of meters out. The Sharks now head left. Hynes to Trindall. Cut out pass to Ero. Ero thumped by Nawanga 5 meters out from the line. 2 tackles left. Oh, Hynes spills his beans. Kennedy scoops it up at the back, but boy, they've lost some ground. Now they get going forward. Katoa in a little bit of space. Steps inside Smith. Taken down 10 meters out from the line. 5th and last. Crashing onto it here is Ramian. Had the white line fever and he's tackled a meter short. That'll be the handover.
Yep.
The Sharks love this. They love not getting their kick away. They've been doing it all season.
The Roosters actually sponsored by Red Rooster.
Yeah, their shorts sponsor. And didn't they used to be sponsored by Steggles Chickens at one point there?
They did.
I remember the Steggles jersey.
Yeah.
Penalty to the Roosters. The Sharks are offside.
Craig Howarth, you got a Steggles jersey somewhere hidden in the back of your wardrobe, don't you? I'm sure you do.
It's hanging over his dartboard. Finding touch, 10 short of halfway.
It's still sponsored by Steggles. Why do you know so much about the Roosters, Craig? This is concerning.
Sometimes hatred can be consuming. You should know this, Michelle. You should know this better than anybody.
Melbourne. I try not to know.
Take him down. I've got to say, though, I'm struggling to see Steggles anywhere on their jersey. Zavala to Tedesco. Toya's in open space. Steps away from Kennedy. Taken inside the 20. Halfway through the set and front foot ball now for the Roosters. Walker heads across field. Links up with Zavala. Zavala taken down 1-on-1, 15 meters out from the line. Watson sends it over into midfield. Walker, nice flat pass there to Radley. 5th and last, inside the 10. Where do they go? Watson has a dart. Gives it off to Collins on the crash ball, and that's well defended by the Sharks. Extremely well defended on their own goal line. See, even Gus Gould agrees.
Well, You've said something wrong then.
Captain Redbeard, you would have loved the new Titans coach.
Who is the new Titans coach?
Hene. Yeah.
That's right. I thought it. Oh.
Penalty to the Sharks.
The grass.
Boy, there's some ill discipline here between these two teams. Oh, I see what you mean, Craig Howard. Stegall supplies Red Rooster is what he... Okay. I see what you're getting at.
Gotcha.
Trindall pumps
John
this into
Lyons
touch.
says Lawrence Lazar.
Yeah.
I hope that means that they've cocked something up because let's go Suns!
8 minutes to go till the halftime break. Hynes out into midfield for the sofa who's on the field. Talakai.
Not a bad coach at all, so maybe he could have a crack. I mean, you know.
Desi for the Blues. Get rid of Daly.
Well,
Brayley scoops it up with one. No, he turned it down. He was offered the job at Manly and he knocked it back to focus on the Blues. God bless him.
No!
Well, that's what he said. That's why he knocked it back. 20 meters out from the line. 2 tackles left. Out the back it goes for Trindall. Wilton angling back in towards the post. 5th and last here for the Sharks. Brayley has a couple of steps across field. Now he grubbers in behind the line. Played up by the Roosters. Deflects the ball away from Tedesco, who does extremely well to pull up, change direction, and dive on the loose ball. But a goal line dropout incoming.
I love how every other player on the field, their jersey touches the top of their shorts, but Teddy's just, he's just got that band of skin, just teasing.
Goal line dropout. They go long here, the Roosters.
For the record, I'm not the only one obsessed with Teddy's ass. Dan is too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We even had a song made about it. As Kafusi brings it. Well, not specifically, but just about him losing his shorts all the time. I'll play it at halftime. We always reserve it for Roosters games. As Brayley heads across field, links up with the sofa, takes it inside the Roosters red zone. Slow play, the ball goes back to Hynes in midfield. Short ball for Wilton. They're really, really missing Nicho in the second row. The Sharkies. Kafusi gets a late offload back for Brayley. Brayley almost catches them napping. Gets the sofa on the crash ball. Half a metre short. 5th and last. Brayley goes left for Trindall. They're up quickly on him, but he gets away. Gets away from a second. Dummies. Pops it up for Mulatalo. Mulatalo scores. Ronaldo hits back for the Sharks, and he runs it around behind the posts. They're about to take the lead here, the home side.
Too much panic defense there from the Roosters. Stay out on your man.
Trindall, they raced up on him, put pressure on him. He nearly dropped the ball.
He did.
Gets away from one. Gets away from the Wanganitawase. And then it's Victor Radley who slips over as he retreats to defend the wing. And Mulatalo just has a prance over on the inside. Line wide open. And the Sharks are about to take the lead. Can you believe it? They're still behind in the possession stakes, but they're about to lead this contest.
Well, stranger things have happened. I can't put the microphone down. It doesn't have a stand. It's really hard. Lawrence, Lazar Johnson, I will admit I like Red Rooster better than KFC these days. You like their red hot box.
Oh, I mean, I am destroying potential sponsorships here, but geez, KFC is terrible these days.
Oh, look, there's a KFC and a Red Rooster up the road from me and a McDonald's all in the same spot, or we're missing as a HJ's. And I will go to Red Rooster over KFC because, I mean, I really like that cheesy chicken burger they've got at the moment. But cheese and chicken, I mean, how can you go wrong with that combo? But the Sharkies fans going absolutely ballistic there.
Well, the try has only just been confirmed. They had a long, hard look at it.
Looking at it.
They were checking Trindall's knock on, I guess. Nicho Hynes converts the try from Mulatalo, and it's 6 points to 4.
It is Craig Howard. It's very greasy. I've had to stop giving it to Boof. He gets really upset when I come home without KFC for him, but he just really just does not agree with his stomach anymore, the old 11 herbs and spices. So he gets very upset.
6 points to 4. The Sharks, they are in this fight. Can they keep it up? This would, honestly, this is a tip that I would be happy to lose. Mind you, I don't think there's any chance that we get past the Broncos in week 2, but...
Why, you think the Broncos are going to lose tomorrow?
Well, I'm hoping.
Did you tip the Raiders?
No, but I'll be cheering for them. Another tip that I'll happily lose. Another tip I will more than happy to lose. As the sofa now carries it up, play 4 after the kickoff. Trindall, thinking about kicking early here, does so. Kicks over the head of Nwanganitawase from inside the 40. It's angling back in field, though. Sits up, and the Roosters have it inside their own 10.
Just, tap the ball to himself. My God, just catch
3 minutes to go. 3 minutes left in this opening half. Sharks leading 6-4. Toya just getting in, but they've got to do the strong carries out of territory. Captain Redbeard.
Anyone but the Storm. Anyone but the Storm.
Yeah, I'm still on a Storm Panthers grand final. I'm not going to change my mind on that until one of them's eliminated. Toya bumps away from the tackle of Mulatalo. Up over halfway. And he's taken down by Trindall from behind.
Sammy Walker was right next to you.
Front foot ball. Walker goes out the back for Tedesco. Tedesco dummies. Taken down by Hynes. Fifth and last.
Teddy. Stop bitching and play the damn ball.
Walker from 30 out puts this one high. Contestable kick. Kennedy moves forward. And it's allowed to bounce. Sitting up nicely at the back for the Sharks.
It's allowed to bounce because all of the players went for each other. None of them went for the ball then. You
there's
can't just bounce up. Yeah. Anyway.
There's some feeling in this one. That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Katoa carries it out to the 20.
Why didn't I put Mulatalo in my multi? God damn
it. Yeah. Well, I know why I didn't. I was going for the big bucks, but yeah, if I were picking based on a little more certainty rather than just going for the big bucks, I would have had Mulatalo in instead of Fanua Blake, probably. I still would have had Hero in there. As Hynes gets the kick away, only 18 meters gained off that set. And he has picked out Tupou on the full. Tupou winds up, bumps off the two-man tackle. They come back at him, though. And Ramian puts him down just short of halfway. Walker, flick pass out the back to nobody, and it's been stolen by the Sharks. One-on-one with Walker. Flicks it around the back for Burns. Billy Burns, 10 meters out. 5 out. He's dragged down now by Savala. What was Sam Walker thinking there? A no-look flick pass out the back was intercepted. Hynes now with front foot ball. A minute to go till the break. The Sharks on the attack again. Suddenly, unexpectedly. The sofa onto Trindall. Trindall with the Harbour Bridge ball over to Mulatalo for a double. Mulatalo gets a second. The Sharks are up 10-4 with the kick to come. What happened over there with Sam Walker? It looked like a no-look flick pass out the back. But potentially it was a one-on-one steal. Oh, he's lost it behind him and done a kick, like a kick behind. What do you call that?
That's what I thought he did. I was like, why is he kicking it? I didn't realize he lost it. I was like, what is this? What is he? Marky acrobats over here from Sam Walker? But no, he's just lost the ball and he's managed to kick it. So, and unfortunately, it has turned the ball over for an easy double for Mulatalo.
What a pass from Trindall. Dummy in short to Ero, drew in the defenders, and it left Mulatalo completely unmarked. Now, that was some beautiful play to take advantage of that opportunity. 10 points to 4 with the kick to come, and that will be the halftime break. And Sam Walker, yes, he spilt the ball on halfway behind, and he tried to kick it up. He did a reverse heel kick. I don't even know how to describe it. But he just flung his leg out behind himself, and it set up nicely for the Sharks.
Yeah, not good.
Whoa. Neither was that. Nicho Hynes from the sideline moves in, starts it out to the right, bends it back, and puts it through. He's pumped up. The Sharks are pumped up. It's 12 points to 4 at the halftime break.
Right.
Wow. A half that was largely dominated by the Roosters, and they are going into the sheds trailing by 8. You can't believe it. Tries to Nwangani and 2 to Mulatalo. Both converted by Hynes, and it's 12 points to 4.
I've changed the channel now. That's why I'm still whinging.
Ah, right.
Someone smash him.
Let's go, says Mulatalo as he heads off into the huddle. The Sharks, they've turned up to play here in their home final. 12 points to 4 at the halftime break. I've got to step out and have a quick break myself. Michelle's distracted with the AFL at the moment, I think.
I can call a little bit of AFL. Brisbane Lions have just gotten another goal.
No, we're gonna have a break and play the Teddy song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just watch and be quiet over here.
Halftime here. We'll be right back after this short intermission. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teddy lost his shorts again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Teddy lost his shorts again. He's burning down the sideline. Boots blurred, defenders flatline. Eyes on the prize, he don't even flinch till his shorts get yanked and we all get a glimpse. He's got the moves, he's got the pace. That fullback fire, no one can chase. But every second game without fail, he moves the crowd like it's Tales from the Tail. Tedesco's got that power peach. Tears through lines like a one-man breach. Every try a cheeky show, 'cause someone always grabs too low. He's the king with the runaway pants. Flashing footy, fans from the stands might lose his kit, but never the ball. He scores, they cheer, we've seen it all. Go, go, Teddy, buns of steel. Spin through tackles like a damn pinwheel. A camera zoom, slow-mo reveal. Another week, another cheeky ordeal. Jerseys ripped, shorts halfway down. Still busts the line and owns the town. From Roosters fans to ref surprise. The league's most famous gluteal thigh. He ain't trying to show it off, but every game becomes a strip off. He shrugs it off, another dash. Just Teddy being Teddy with ass and flash. Tedesco's got that power peach. Lost his pants, but still in reach. Highlight reels got cheeks galore. He breaks the line, then breaks decor. Shorts down low, but pride stays high. Mooning defenders as he flies by. Booty legend, footy god. All hail Teddy, thong and all. Sang Teddy dropped the shore. Sang Teddy cranked the sport. Ice Tiger is our man, showing skin since he began.
All right. Halftime here. 12 points to 4. All right. The Sharks. 12 points to 4. Oh, yeah, that's me. The Sharks.
Sorry. I had to unmute YouTube so I could hear the Power Peach song.
Ah, yes. What a banger.
What a banger indeed. Ooh,
Oh, God, I should have got some more mixer while I was out there.
you know, I'm not gonna lie. Watching this AFL game for a bit, I reckon these players, some of them, are potentially getting a little bit confused when they're looking at whom they're trying to pass or kick to because
Pass? Oh, wait.
handball.
Yeah. I was going to say, isn't it called handball? But when you kick
handball.
short to another player, that's... What's that? Is that considered a pass in AFL? The little short kicks? Or are they just called little short kicks?
Yeah, it's just a little kick. It's not really anything else, but honestly, I don't know if you want to chuck on Channel 7 for 2 seconds on your end, Dan, you can see what I'm talking about.
I'm good.
Pink and the maroon jerseys are
My TV's too bloody awkward to switch between channels like that.
It's on the run. I can see if these players are getting confused and they're not kicking it
Oh,
to who they're
okay.
expecting to kick it to.
A jersey
It's just
clash.
the jersey clashes just look a little too much. Still makes me want a raspberry donut though. Like legit, I could, when you kind of thinking about some sort of food and you can kind of taste it. Oh, I could go like I had a cocktail once that was like Chambourg and that was, a raspberry donut cocktail with Chambourg and lemonade and vodka and something else that was delicious. Chocolate liqueur probably.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. I'm just reminiscing in my head about a
Oh,
cocktail.
no. This, the lead-in animation for the halftime highlights. I've never seen anything like it before. They did a whole thing with like fake fireworks on the ground and then all these Kia Tasmans drive into the shot as if they're going to the drive-in.
Like fireworks and stuff. Oh, come on.
Rebel nuts, ahoy, mate. You need Tupou to score and the Roosters to win.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Roosters to win.
Well, the baffling thing about that half of footy was the Roosters dominated pretty much large chunks of it in terms of territory and possession. But, yeah, the Sharks took their opportunities. The Roosters really didn't build to anything. And here it is now. Here's the stats. 51% possession at halftime. They should not be behind by 8 points. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why that's there.
21 tackle breaks. There's no way they should be trailing by 8 points. This is insane. No one going to need to ask his highlight reel. He's always got one. Looking forward to seeing him back in the Wallabies. The Sharks smell blood.
Is he going back to the Wallabies?
Oh, yeah, he's only in rugby league for a short time.
What, says who? Him?
Him, yeah.
Oh, no. The Roosters will never want to let him go. God damn it. Where's my remote? I can't watch this crap anymore.
Why did you put
out?
Why did you put it on in the first place?
Oh,
When you know
score.
When you know you feel the way you feel.
Because
I think
I really wanted to see them lose.
I think for your own well-being, you need to take a big step away from these teams that you hate so much, and like not even
seeing them lose.
Yeah, but they don't lose, do they? These teams that you hate.
Sometimes they do. Oh, sometimes they do. Why are they reshowing? What happened here? Was there some controversy in the game?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was going to say it looked a little forward, but yeah.
Oh, because post-match, they're going to chat to Nathan Cleary.
Oh. Sorry. Terrible.
That's why. That's where Brian To'o got the intercept and ran away for the All Blacks to score. Because I was still torn between the two games at that point.
Oh, did you say he was running away for the All Blacks?
No, but I was in the middle of calling an All Blacks passage of play, and then suddenly it was To'o breaks away and goes the distance. Because I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I was focused on the rugby, and yeah, we had to quickly jump over.
I do commend you for calling two games at once. As I said, it's, I can barely call one game at a time, and Yep. That was good work. Good work.
It was good fun. Yeah, I've
Maybe
always
slightly confusing to anyone who tuned in.
I've always wanted to do that because we get clashes a lot of the time. So
Ugh,
yeah,
it clashes now. It's ridiculous. It's like we have no. There's no Thursday night footy. There's one game on Friday night, and there's 5 games all at once on Saturday. It's like, come
everything's on Saturday.
Come
Yeah.
on, bastards. Oh, snipe. Sorry, I just saw the news.
Mm.
Boof.
How's the buffster?
He's all right.
That's the way.
A little bit tired. Sorry, I keep yawning. No, he's all right. He's good. Luffy went for a big walk this morning. Saw a dead snake. Poor baby. It was a coastal python too. So never like to see a dead snake. I had to stop for a snake to cross the road the other night.
Bugger that.
Stop my car and watch this carpet python, this 2-meter carpet python, just roll, slide, slither across.
That's the one.
The road. And I was like, it was like 18 degrees. It was really cool. I was like, what? But yeah, just sat there and, thankfully it's a bit of a rural area, so there was no other cars around. But I mean, I wouldn't have cared anyway. I would have held up traffic to, let a snake cross the road because no one wants to run over a beautiful coastal carpet python like that. They're gorgeous. You don't want to kill something, not even red belly black or anything. Wouldn't want to kill those. Beautiful snakes.
Yep, I don't like them. I like in terms of they terrify me, but certainly don't wish death upon them.
I have no problem with snicks, but there's so many red belly blacks in that park behind the house I used to have.
People are partying in Kedron, so hopefully don't get kept up all night.
Kedron, good lord! I remember that place. I've partied in Kedron.
I don't think I'm gonna
after parties.
I don't think I'm gonna quite make it out that far tonight, but one of my regular haunts is closing down for renovations. So Party Jesus and I are contemplating venturing out after this.
Well, no, I don't even want to know why or which place. I'm probably going to bed after this because I'm buggered. Last weekend you went hard in the paint, says Captain Redbeard. Look, Captain Redbeard, I play basketball and I know what went hard in the paint actually means. So unless you're playing basketball, you're going to need to elaborate on what you're talking about right there.
He could have played basketball.
He could have been playing basketball. I could have completely interpreted that correctly.
You did not.
Shots in beer. Right. Does that mean you painted your bathroom? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Lawrence, you want to move from Kedron. You've been looking elsewhere. Look, honestly, if you want to stay close to the city and not pay a goddamn fortune, Kedron's probably your best bet. Otherwise, you're looking at Ipswich or Toowoomba, So, unless, of course, you can afford it, in which case, go for gold, mate. Go for gold. I have no other insight into real estate at the moment.
Yeah, good old Jaeger shots. Man, that takes me back. Oh, there you go. Lazza lived in Toowoomba for a bit. Good old T-Bar.
Ugh, Toowoomba.
I remember doing a couple of shows out at Toowoomba. So many, we all sort of road tripped from, we all did Monstrothic the night before. And so all road tripped out together the following day, and there were about 12 of us. Surprisingly, I was not included in this, but there was 12 of us that got done for public intoxication. I'm like, geez, the cops were having a field day that weekend that we were in town.
Yeah, they just sit there and watch who drives in. Yep, those guys later.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what's going on this weekend? There's an event in town? Oh, yeah. Let's get these Brisbane people.
Excellent, Captain Redbeard.
Second half about to get underway. The Sharks leading 12 points to 4 at the break.
Basketball anymore.
Referee blows the whistle and we're off and running. Sharks up by 8. Can they keep it up? The kickoff given to Kafusi to run it from the back fence, but not a lot of intensity in that run. Sharks tackled on their own 10.
Oh, it was more intense in the first half.
Hero brings it out to the 15. Hamlin ULA. They're missing some beef in the front row, the Sharks. I think Fanua Blake was a great signing. They need one or two more just big beast forwards, I reckon. And then they'll be a genuine premiership threat. Brayley finds space up the middle. That's what he needs to do a lot of here in the second half. Fifth and last on halfway. Kennedy goes into dummy half, gives it to Trindall down the short side, puts this one high. Nawaqanitawase claims it, and they chase hard and put him down as soon as he takes the ball. Roosters back in possession inside their own red zone. Robert Toya held up and driven back slightly in the tackle. Over into midfield, that is, I couldn't see. He turned his back on me, cheeky bugger. Into midfield. Big defense from the Sharks. 4 tackles done. Butcher gets up and plays it. Short side they go for Walker. The cutout pass hits the chest of Tupou. Tupou flick pass back in field. 45 out now, 35 out. The Roosters. As Billy Smith plays it on the fifth and last. They're up quickly on Walker, putting pressure on, but he gets a good kick away. Tedesco versus Kennedy. Kennedy wins the battle in the air. And he's taken down inside his own 10, but what a take. Bad service there from dummy half. Puts Mulatalo under immense pressure. He's done well to claim that. The only Katoa now. Boy, they're going to need a big kick at the end of this. Here's the sofa. Talakai. From a standing start, not a lot of go forward. Scooped up by Brayley. Markers were square, says the referee. Fifth and last. They're still inside their own 20. Trindall needs a huge kick here. Bounces it just short of the halfway line, and it sits up for Nawaqanitawase. Bursts onto it, and now heads off down the right edge, where he's brought to ground by Iro and Mulatalo. Robert Toya.
Lord.
Cutting back infield.
Unattached itself from my desk and,
6 again here for the Roosters.
Scare the crap out of me.
3 minutes gone in the second half. And the Roosters with the first opportunity here. Angus Crichton. Dragged down on the 20. Taken back by Hynes. Walker hands it off on the inside for Butcher. Butcher, 15 out. Halfway through the set. Game Amel, ahoy, welcome back. Walker to Savala. Tedesco gets a 3-on-2, but he goes early with the cutout ball to Nawaqanitawase. And he's taken down a couple of meters out here on play 4.
Mel.
Savala.
Luke, also ahoy, good morning.
To Walker. Now Tedesco gets it at the back. Crichton. Oh, Smith tries to hold the pass up, but he can't grip it and loses it into touch. Then that looked embarrassing. Billy Smith, he didn't know whether to give the ball or hold on. He was trying to hold on, then the ball spills out. This is not the Roosters that we saw touch up the Melbourne Storm the other week.
It really isn't.
12 points to 4, the Sharks ball. Sofa plays it. They've got to get themselves out of this red zone, though. Stuck inside their own 20. Sofa onto Kafusi. Taken down on play 2. It's big defense from the Roosters. Brayley scoops it up. Talakai Put on his back in a 3-man tackle. Hynes onto Ramian. Ramian chopped down. A great legs tackle there by Smith. 2 tackles left this set. Kennedy heads back towards the play the ball area. 5th and last. Again, not a lot of meters made. That's set. Hynes from inside the 40. That's a decent purchase on that kick, but straight down the throat of Teddy, who winds up
the first half, though, the Sharks.
And brings it just short of the halfway line.
There wasn't a hell of a lot of meters made.
Nawanga goes through almost. Ramian holds on for dear life. Collins in midfield now. 25 out. Right in front of the posts. Watson to Savala as they line up to the right. Walker holds the pass up. Drops it inside for Radley. And they're inside the Sharks 22 once more. Walker to Toya. Toya steps back in field and he's flung down on his back in the tackle. 5th and last. Walker with the crossfield kick. Nicely placed. Tupou moves forward, but so too does Sione Katoa. And Katoa does well to claim it. Tupou has a clear height advantage over most people, but especially Sione Katoa. Katoa's done well there.
Katoa had the big run up on that one.
7 minutes gone in this second half.
Very flat-footed. They're still not out of their red
Oh,
zone,
the Sharks.
That's the 4th tackle.
Tackle 4, and they're only 15 out. This is big defense from the Roosters. 5th and last now, only out to their 20. They've just got no go forward at the moment. Back to Hynes. Kicks again from inside the 20. Gets a lot of hang time. Tedesco takes it and brings it back into Sharks territory to start the set. Dominating field position here, the Roosters, but not taking any advantage of it. Wong spins away from Hamlin-Uele. 25 out now. Plays it in midfield. Tedesco at first receiver. Dummies. Dances around a couple of players, and he's taken the ground 15 short halfway through this set. Savala. Dummies. Almost breaks through. Oh, there's fireworks going off somewhere around the area here. Walker with the grubber kick in behind. It sets up for Angus Crichton, and Sir Angus gets the try.
Well, I feel like I've barely seen anything of Angus Crichton this game, but there when he needs to be, isn't he?
I had the wrong second rower. I had Victor Radley instead of Angus Crichton. I had the wrong second rower.
Oh, okay.
He was tackled early as well. Angus Crichton, he still got the ball grounded.
Boof. Boof is extremely unimpressed by Angus Crichton's try.
12 points to 8 with the kick to come. A hit back for the Roosters. Try confirmed. Conversion to come. It's, about 15 metres to the left of posts? Should be a
relatively easy conversion, but, we thought that captain's challenge was, going to be okay. So what do we know?
Got through the early tackle and all. Amazing stuff there, Angus Crichton. Sam Walker to make it 12 points to 10.
Come on, Sammy.
93% success rate this season. Walker strikes it well, puts it down the middle. It's 12-10.
Look at that. We were right. All right. A quick channel change on myself, but they look to still be at halftime. They got Usman Khawaja on the sideline of the AFL. Love a bit of Uzi. No, just off the just on the complete side note here. Did anyone see that England actually brought out and figured out how to bazball in their T20 this morning?
Who?
3 a.m. or some shit. I don't know. I can't even remember who they were bloody playing. I have to check out cricket chat. But 300 they got in T20, third highest T20 score ever. So England have
Solid effort.
Yeah, solid effort. They've actually learned how to baseball, finally, after all these years.
12 points to 10 here as the Roosters have hit back 9 minutes into the second half. Nawaqanitawase plays it on tackle 2 on their own 20. Siu Wong held up and driven backwards in the tackle. 25 out, scrambling to get that play the ball away. Angus Crichton bumps off one. What a run by Sir Angus. Now he dummies and goes straight through a big gap. Tedesco spills the ball. Angus Crichton got the offload away, and Teddy spills it. Wow, Angus Crichton has turned into beast mode here.
Teddy. Ugh.
Bumping off one tackle, selling the dummy on Hamlin Uele.
Great dummy, and Teddy was ready for it too. Oh, his ass got in the way.
Mulatalo pumped up and letting them know about that mistake.
Dan, we're doing the Broncos game tomorrow, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just thought I'd check. Because Game Mel's asking, and you know me, I get anxiety if I haven't actually been confirmed.
40 out from the line. Katoa trying to... This is a good opportunity here for the Sharks because they've been stuck in quicksand down their own end. They've got to take advantage of this opportunity. Kafusi dumped on his back. 35 out in midfield. Brayley goes short side for Wilton. Taken down by Lindsay Collins. 2 tackles left. Trindall to Hamlin Uele. Takes it up to the 20. Stands and looks to get a quick play the ball away. Well, he should have been. 5th and last. Down the short side again. Trindall.
Shut up, Jason.
The short ball to Wilton. Gets the offload to Brayley, who wasn't expecting it. And the Roosters come away with it. Connor Watson in space. Gets away from one, and he's tackled on the 40-metre line. Their own side of halfway. Here come the Roosters again. Oh, they're right on top at the moment, the Roosters. Angus Crichton sells a dummy again.
And he's absolutely giving Nicho Hynes a big don't argue.
40 out from the line. Front foot ball again for the Roosters. Billy Smith carries up to the 30.
A try has woken Angus Crichton up, hasn't
Walker gives it to Wong. 20 metres out. Here they come again, the Roosters, looking for the leads. Zavala charges onto it. Oh, that's not Zavala, sorry. That's Egan Butcher. What a mix-up. 5 out from the line, just to the left of post. Watson to Walker. Steps off the left boot. Kennedy reads it well, and Walker spills it. Big reprieve for the Sharks. Oh, look at the players, though. They're absolutely gassed. And they're stuck inside their own 20 again.
Need to Milky Magoo storm style to get the, get some air back in those lungs.
Vanua Blake back onto the field for his second stint. That should give them a little more go forward. Charging onto it here is Nikra.
I'll click
And
the like
for
button,
Noah
Jason,
Blake.
even though, I'm kind of calling it, but whatever.
Gets a better end of set. Trindall now from inside the 40. Kicks this one down to Tedesco on the full. Tedesco brings it up to the 30, and that's a slightly better end of set there for the Sharks and a good kick away. Tupou in midfield. Taken down in the 3-man tackle. 27 minutes left to play. Sharks up by 2, but it's the Roosters dominating. But the Roosters dominated the first half as well. And look what happened there. Savala on halfway. Backs into the defensive line. Play 4. Short side. Watson to Walker. Tedesco out the back. To Nawaqanitawase. Bumps and spins away from one. Gets some post-contact meters to boot. 5th and last. 25 out. Walker puts this one high. Kennedy moves forward to take it. He's done well.
He's done very well on that one.
26 and a half to play. And the Sharks again inside their own 10. Slow play the ball for Eero. They're doing it tough here. The Sharks, 3 tackles, and they're only 10 out from their own line. They need some go forward. That's better. Mulatalo.
They used to bring up the little commentator's face on the left-hand side of the screen. It was fine because I couldn't see when Slater's stupid face pops up.
Billy Burns brings it outside the 30.
Look at this.
Brayley gives it to Hynes on the 5th and last. Only 26 metres gained off that. Hynes kicks down, taken on the 4 by Tupou. And Tupou gets those big giraffe legs wound up and brings it back to halfway.
Not tree trunks like the...
Not tree trunks, no. Absolutely not. Smith, 40 short. Here's Crichton. Beast mode continues for Sir Angus as he stands in the 3-man tackle. Now he's brought to ground. Walker.
Yeah, I'm on
short ball.
Coverage, DJ Shack.
Losing the possession. Here's the opportunity for the Sharks.
Damn,
Kennedy.
Good Lord.
On the counter-attack, he's tackled 35 out. They can get some go forward here, the Sharks. Off the back of that Roosters mistake. And get themselves into the opposition territory for the first time in a long while. Mulatalo up to halfway on play 2. It's tough going here for the home side at the moment. Fanua Blake up to the 40. Post-contact meters. A bonus at this stage. Brayley to Burns. Burns goes to Hynes, who gives the inside ball to Nikora. That's a familiar pairing. Brayley scurries out of dummy half and he finds some space. 5th and last. 20 metres out in midfield. Hynes goes in and fills in at dummy half. Trindall goes high. Contestable kick. Claimed by Nwanganitawase, who gets up and goes again on the second effort.
What were we saying about how good he is under the high ball now?
Yes, he's become the new Mr. Reliable. After that disaster of a game, I think we all remember it, where he dropped every single high ball that went his way that night. He's obviously gone away and
game. There was absolutely a couple.
He's gone away and worked on it, and he is now just immaculate under the high ball. Just another thing that the man can do. For crying out loud. Nafahu White, 5th and last. 35 out from their own line here, the Roosters. Good defensive set, that one for the Sharks. Savala puts this one high. Moving forward is Kennedy. Kennedy takes it. Heads back in midfield and brings it back to the Sharks 40. Ex-Cobra SSS, thank you very much for the bits. The bits over there on the Twitch. Very much appreciate it, mate. Cheers.
We're on Twitch tonight. Are we on everything tonight?
No, just Twitch and YouTube. Didn't have a chance today. There was too much going on. Yeah, there was too much else going on as Katoa's put in space here from Kennedy. Steps back in field. Finally, some open spaces for the Sharks, but it closed down pretty quickly. Hynes to Fanua Blake, who beats one. Sam Walker brings him down around the ankles. 5th and last. Hynes to Trindall. Front foot ball here for the Sharks. Ero gets on the outside. Flick pass up for Mulatalo. Mulatalo looking for a third. Is tackled into touch by Nwanganitawase.
Why does he look happy about that? Is he aware that it's the 5th and last?
I think he's happy because it's like, well, we finally put some passages of play together. And we nearly cracked him open.
He looks...
He's like, yes, we need more of that. More of that, please, is what he's saying.
Okay. All right. I'm misinterpreting those signals. It's like he scored or something.
No, he's like, that's what we need more of. It's about time. Big defense here on Tupou. 4 men driving backwards. The Sharks trying to shift momentum here in this game. The Roosters have had so much opportunity. The fact that they're still behind. Hard to fathom. Now they're very flat-footed, the Roosters. Crichton on play 4, only out to the 25. Savala going to kick early here. And he finds the grass, but it bounces up kindly for Kennedy at the back. And Will Kennedy winds up. He's got Mulatalo back there with him as well as Katoa. And Mulatalo goes to ground. 40 metres out from their own line. Hero heads across field. 21 minutes left to play in this elimination final. The Sharks up by 2. Katoa. Lots of very flat-footed players out there. They're absolutely gassed, both teams.
Need a timeout.
All bunched up here, the Sharks, and flat-footed. Here's some fresh legs. Toby Rudolph back on the field. 45 out from the line. 2 tackles left. Trindall with the double pump to Ero. Well read there by the Roosters defense. Fifth and last.
Well read. He was just cut down.
30 metres out. Trindall puts this one high. Sharks are piling through here to put pressure on Tedesco. Tedesco takes it well. XJC, ahoy, mate.
Again. Just going to get some more words if Nicho keeps that up with Tedesco.
20 out from their own line. Oh, here we go. Spencer Leniu injected into the contest.
A little bit of spice with Spencer Leniu.
Savala offloads back for Tedesco. Wilton from behind. On tackle 4. Leniu now charges into contact. 5th and last on halfway. Walker steps off the left, back into midfield. Puts this one high. It's a decent kick. Nobody really chasing through. Kennedy takes it under no pressure at the back. Oh, boy. We're now starting to get into the passage of play where nobody's going to want to make a mistake. So risks will be...
2 minutes in it.
Oh, there's Spencer Leniu winding up on Mulatalo and dropping him.
What a shot.
Monster of a hit.
Leniu. Let's see that replay, shall we? Mulatalo is on his haunches in the back play there after that one. Oh, where's the replay on that? Come on, Channel 9.
5th and last hit for the Sharks. Trindall, just short of halfway, puts this high. In behind Nwanganitawase.
Oh.
Almost made a mess of it, but he does extremely well there. And he's tackled just a couple of meters in from that far touchline.
I want to see a replay on that hit on Mulatalo. Come on.
Mulatalo got rocked by Big Spencer. 18 minutes to go. Oh, and the Roosters come up with the spilt ball. Daniel Tupou, one of the most experienced campaigners out there, with a huge mistake.
That's 3. Tupou, Teddy, Sam Walker. All of them spilling their lollies at inopportune times, that's for sure. Ugh.
18 and a half.
Big thanks to Lawrence Lazar Johnson for sharing the YouTube streams on tagging us on Facebook. Thank you very much. We like that.
18 minutes to go. Scrum down in midfield. 30 out here, the Sharks. Katoa takes the first hit up.
I think with Tupou making an error like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's either going to overcompensate now or he's just going to be intercept hero.
6 again for the Sharks. 20 out from the line. Brayley to Fanua Blake. 15 out from the line. I think we both tipped the Roosters. Game of Mel.
We did.
Trindall drops it off inside there for Ero, who slips into contact.
I've had a shocking last few weeks in tips.
Hynes takes the line on. Almost found some space. Play 4. 10 meters out. Billy Burns.
The Roosters because I actually thought they were going to win. Dan tipped him because he has no faith in his team.
5th and last. Goes to Trindall. Out the back for Kennedy. Kennedy holds the pass up. Well, a little too long. He doesn't get it away in the end. And again, the Sharks turnover ball on the 5th and last, but at least deep in the Roosters half and over there in that far left corner.
Is it left-hand side? Are they aware when it's 5th and last? That's the second time they've done that.
They've been
listening.
This has been a season-long thing that I've complained about. I mean, they've lost the ball, the Roosters. Huge mistake from Robert Toya, and the Sharks are pumped up now. They just came pouring. Oh, look, the face of Trent Robinson, if looks could kill.
Not happy. Hey, Toya, this isn't Origin. You don't get away with that crap because you're not in a Maroons jersey.
Oh, the Sharks.
Ugh. Humped up the Sharkies.
They have been trapped down their own end for large periods of this second half, and they finally get a big, solid crack here. 10 metres out from the Roosters line. Midfield scrum.
These headphones are giving me a headache.
Here we go. Brayley goes left. For Mulatalo, in and away, gives it off to Ero. Ero reaches out. Oh, it's a forward pass. Play number 1.
Did I just say that had to be a forward pass? And he actually called it? I can't believe it.
Mulatalo gets on the outside. Ero lost it anyway. Ero lost it anyway.
What is up with Mark Nwanganituase's shoes?
They're very, what's the word?
Speckly?
Yeah. Well,
Look like footy boots Cruella de Vil might wear.
that's a big let off there for the Roosters.
Huge.
Tupou plays it. 10 out from their own line. 15 minutes to play still. Plenty of time for both teams. White brings it out to the 30. Halfway through this set. Tedesco at first receiver. Steps off the left boot. Oh, did he lose his pants? No, they stayed on. Watson scoops it up and goes left for Walker. Dummies and steps through. Almost. Toby Rudolph clings onto the jersey and brings him down just over halfway. Fifth and last, back to Savala. Puts this one, purposely skews it off the side of the boot, and it bounces awkwardly. Sits up for Nwanganituase, who heads back in field. Gets the second kick away. Hynes plucks it out of the air, and Nicho is taken down 35 out on tackle 1. The Sharks just short of halfway.
Feisty. Things are getting a little bit heated there.
And Tupou involved. He's probably still frustrated over that mistake. Katoa plays it inside Roosters territory. Kennedy.
Nico stuffs that up. Nwanganituase's away for a try.
2 tackles left. Trindall, dummies, takes the line on. Fifth and last. Staying down the short side for Hynes. Chips this over the top, looking for Mulatalo. Nwanganituase, what a take. Flying through the air. Teague Wilton was there to make the tackle, but what a take from Nwanganituase. So secure under the high ball tonight. Tedesco brings it out to the 20. Oh, his pants are surely down now. Yes, there it is. Even the home crowd cheers at that one. 13 minutes left to play. Roosters scurrying off down the left edge. Here's Tedesco again, wrapping around the back. Fifth and last. Poor service there to Walker. Puts him under pressure. He gives it to Savala to clear. And Savala kicks it down the throat of Kennedy at the back. Kennedy heads across field, looking to link up, but he straightens. Robert Toya brings him down. Just short of halfway. Good kick return. Mulatalo crashing onto the ball. The Sharks are starting to get some go forward now. Ero gets there just in the nick of time. Halfway through the set, 12 minutes to play. Sharks up by 2. Wilton with another strong carry and just settles things down. 25 out from the line. Colhoun out the back for Fanua Blake. Taken by Angus Crichton and Billy Smith. And a penalty to the Sharks. An illegal strip. And with 12 minutes to play, you've got to consider taking the 2 here to give themselves the protection of a try. A converted try would still win it for the Roosters, and they are going to have a crack here. Nicho Hynes steps up, an opportunity to give the Sharks a 4-point lead. Walter Paul says Sharks go for the win. 11 minutes left to play. Nicho Hynes with a shot at penalty goal here to give the Sharks a 4-point lead. He moves in. He pushes it off to the right, but it bends back and it sneaks in through the near upright. Sharks are up 14 points to 10. Approaching the last 10 minutes of the game. Oh, this one is going down to the wire. What a game it's been.
What did I miss?
Sharks penalty goal. They lead 14-10. 10 minutes to play. Go the Sharkies, says Lazar. Roosters get us back underway. Trindall takes the kickoff and gives it to Toby Rudolph for the hit up from the back fence. 15 out from their own line now, 20. Good carry there for the Sharks. Hero plays it. They're starting to get a little bit more go forward now. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Cronulla Blake. Just outside the 40. 2 tackles left. Brayley goes short side for Hynes. Hynes has a run and loses it on halfway. Nicho Hynes, well, now is probably not the time for taking on the defensive line, but you can't really fault him for trying. But it hands over the ball on halfway. Full set of 6 for the Roosters.
That was a big hit from Angus Crichton too to knock that ball loose.
Sorman Enterprise says, go Roosters, come on Teddy boy. Take the boys home. Barry from Papua New Guinea.
Welcome along, Barry from Papua New Guinea. Welcome along, Peter.
Robert Toya was held in that tackle. Has to go back and play it.
Not Origin, Toya.
Steep. Inside the 40. 8.5 minutes to go. Can the Sharks defend? They've been doing all right tonight defensively. The Roosters have helped them out a lot, though, with mistakes in the red zone. Walker out the back for Savala. Now it's tapped on from Toya forward, you would think, and it's called. Wow, they're calling forward passes tonight.
When did that happen? I'm sorry, but what the hell?
I'll tell you what.
It hasn't been called all season, but, you know, we'll just do it in this game. What are they looking at? The Roosters don't have a challenge. Hang on.
Knock on.
Hang on. The Roosters don't have a challenge. Didn't they lose their challenge in the first half?
I'm suspecting that it was deemed inconclusive, that one that they lost. Therefore, they would retain. I'm assuming.
Well, it would have to have been because...
And, they're going to lose this one, so...
I mean, I didn't think it was inconclusive. I thought they lost the challenge in that first half. That's it. I mean, if the Roosters win this, that's a... And they had lost that challenge. I thought they lost the challenge because we talked about it. We said the Roosters now don't have any challenges.
Oh, this is going to be a successful challenge and a penalty to the Roosters.
Wow.
Well, that's a rough call, that one. Wow. That's a rough call there against the Sharks.
All right. I need a stats man to help me up here because I'm sure the Roosters lost that challenge. I mean, obviously, I could be wrong, but, you know. Oh, well, I'm obviously wrong because they were given another challenge just then, but...
Nafahu White carries it to the 20. The Sharks have got to put that aside mentally and regroup here. Walker.
Absolutely.
To Lenu. Lenu wrapped up by Rudolph. And he scampers away. Cronulla Blake brings him down 20 metres out in midfield. Walker wants it on the left. Angus Crichton charges onto it. 15 out from the line. Halfway through the set. Walker in midfield. Out the back for Savala. Space out to the right. Toya one-on-one with Aero. Aero does well. Holds on for dear life. Holds on for their season. 2 tackles left now. A settler in midfield from Steep. 5th and last, 10 metres out. Walker, the crossfield kick for Tupou. Tupou doesn't get through on time, and Katoa takes it in the end goal. They'll come back for a tap on the 20-metre line. Sione Katoa does well. Sam Walker just overcooked it a little bit. 7 tackle set here for the Sharks. 6 minutes, 45 left. Mulatalo seems to, well, I don't really know what he's doing there. Slow play the ball again here for the Sharks. I mean, I think they're happy to just try and close this one out. It's always dangerous when that happens. Kennedy. Oh, has he copped one high there, Kennedy? Play on. Just short of halfway. Now Fanua Blake goes beyond. Bends the line. Angus Crichton comes back at him. 40 metres out.
Because there's still 6 minutes to go, but...
Toby Rudolph has his pants pulled down. 5th and last, 30 metres out.
Those are some sweaty shorts.
Trindall puts this one high. Nwanga Nitawase moves forward and takes it. What a catch.
Unbelievable under the high ball now.
Margaret Savara says, that's my team. Go the Roosters. Go Teddy. You can do it. 5.5 minutes to go, and that's loose. Sits up for Victor Radley. And it's called a knock on. The Roosters have coughed it up. 5.5 to play. The Sharks will have it about 30 out from the line. A full set of 6. Captain's challenge. Why not? Well, they've been winning.
I've got a million captain challenges available, so yep. I know I sounded like I slurred that, but yep.
Captain's challenge again. The Roosters, they've had some luck at challenge time. Well, geez, he's barely touched that with his foot anyway from the play the ball.
But he's picked it up cleanly.
Yep.
So
and now it's a loose ball from Connor Watson.
And it bounces, and it's nowhere near.
And it's challenge unsuccessful. Challenge unsuccessful.
But no. How is that challenge unsuccessful? It was a clean pass. Like, I mean, Connor Watson picks it up off of a terrible play the ball, but it bounces and it doesn't touch Radley's hands. So how is that a knock on?
It was a knock on from Watson.
Where?
When he tried to pass it, he loses it.
Where does he lose it?
From dummy half. The ball slipped out of his hands as he was trying to pass it.
Yeah, no, couldn't see that. Oh, Lions.
Down the short side, Aero.
What the hell?
Driven back in the tackle. 21 metres out from the line. Here's Mulatalo now. Mulatalo, 15 out as the Sharks. Can they put this game to bed? It's something that they're traditionally not good at. Can they get the job done here tonight? Colhoun. 10 metres out. Halfway through the set. Hynes.
Intercept.
Back in field. Dummies. Takes the line on. 5 metres out. 4 minutes 50 remaining. 2 tackles here for the Sharks. Trindall. Inside for Fanua Blake. Fanua Blake. A good carry. Post-contact meters. 5th and last. A couple of meters out. Hamlin Uele. Oh no. Toby Rudolph off the crash ball. Bumps off the tackle. Dives over the line. And the Sharks are in again. 18 points to 10. Conversion to come. 4.5 minutes remaining.
Are you mad at yourself for not backing your team?
Nope. Like I said, a tip I'm happy to lose. Come on. Everyone thought the Roosters were winning this game. They were the favourites with the bookies. The Roosters came into this final series with all the momentum. And the Sharks have just said, not tonight. Where's this performance been all year from the Sharks? Remember, they got touched up by the Roosters reserve grade team during the Origin period.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well done to the Sharkies. I mean, the Roosters have come barreling into this final series. You know, obviously they had the wind in their sails, but I wasn't too confident that they would get past the elimination round. I mean, I tipped them tonight. I thought maybe they'd get past the Sharks, but I also thought, this is probably they're due for a loss. So
18 points to 10. The kick to come. Toby Rudolph with the try. He went beast mode there, Toby Rudolph.
yes, he did.
Hynes from right beside the posts. He will take all the time on offer for this one. Puts it over 20 points to 10.
Can they feed some of this energy over to Gold Coast, because they were not the favourites and they are absolutely not winning. I didn't even dream though that they came back from like 60 points down and won. So let's just go and see if that helps and that works.
Dreams are free.
Prediction dream.
Yep, dreams are free.
That is how sport obsessed I am. I've actually dreamt about outcomes of games and I get really, really stressed.
Here we go. Roosters go short with the restart. And it's a play on. I thought it was lost forward by Kennedy.
Yeah,
But it's play on and Nicho comes down with it. 3 minutes to play. The Sharks have got the ball back. I can't say is that I have too many dreams about sporting contests.
It's insane. You don't want to be sleeping next to me before an Origin game. Just putting that out there. The tossing and the turning and
Or after one.
after one, I'm usually comatose. So.
I mean, if the Blues lose, one doesn't even want to be in the same room as you after an Origin game.
Whichever way the result goes, I'm usually in a coma.
Nicho Hynes with some brilliant game management there. A low flat grubber into touch. Pinning the Roosters back down in their own half. Great heads-up play.
Been good because it's not often that Dan uses the word Nicho and brilliance in the same sentence.
Come on now. I always give credit where credit is due. Even Reece Walsh.
True.
Nwangani Tuase plays it 12 out from the line. Radley taken down in midfield. 2 minutes left to play. Walker goes out the back for Tedesco. Now Tedesco will have super glue on his hands. This is what we were talking about in that first half. Crichton at first receiver. On to White. Stands in the three-man tackle. 20 metres out from their own line. 2 tackles left. Collins to Savala. Walker with the cutout pass to Nwangani Tuase. Steps away from Fanua Blake. Fends away from Wilton. He's still going. Nwangani Tuase. A miracle kick in field. And Iro secures it for the Sharks.
Oh.
And that'll be the game. But by God, Nwangani Tuase. What the hell was that? How has he got that kick away?
How did he get that kick away? It wasn't in the right direction, but he got the kick away. Although maybe it was. He was facing in that direction.
Up over halfway now, inside the last minute, and the celebrations can begin. The Sharks have survived an eliminator.
What have they got then?
They'll have the Broncos next week.
True. Broncos versus Sharks.
I love how you
versus me.
I love how you're just agreeing with me too.
Am I? Are you wrong?
Well, the Broncos do have a game against the Raiders tomorrow. The loser of that plays the Sharks. So you've basically just accepted that the Broncos are losing tomorrow.
No, I think you think the Broncos are going to win tomorrow. You've tipped them.
Oh, Tedesco almost one last glimpse for the year at that athletically sized ass.
One last tease into the off season with Teddy's butt.
20 points to 10. The Sharks have actually won a finals game. Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Well, it's been about 6 seasons.
Well, you know.
The curse is broken. The Sharks have won an elimination final for probably the first time since 2016. They will face the loser of the Raiders and the Broncos.
Good night, Gamer Mel. It's been a pleasure as always. Hope you have a good day tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. You got some cup stacking,
Well, that's
some cup stacking tournaments.
We got a tournament on, Mel. Good luck.
Oh boy,
Lawrence, always a pleasure.
Whew. I've been at, you know what? I've been at it now for 7.5 hours.
My God, it's like you've got a real job.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a real job. 7.5 hours. Back to back to back to back.
Well, I hope your ankle's starting to feel better, Gamer Mel, and I hope you have fun at the parties and someone is your designated driver.
Absolutely.
Yes, everybody who is having a listen and enjoying the commentary, the alternate commentary, hit the like button. We do like a little like button love action over there on our YouTubes. So go on, give it an old tap. Show us some love.
A tapper, tapper, tapper.
All
All right.
He never has faith.
I'm done. I gotta get ready.
Oh, you're going out. I'm like, get ready for what? That's right. Oh, just complaining about 7 hours worth of streaming, and now he's going out. All right, but we're on for tomorrow. The Broncos, I almost said the Broncos and the Roosters. The Broncos and the Raiders.
Yes. Tune in for that one. Come and join us for that one because honestly, watching me cheer for the Raiders is going to be the most bizarre thing. I almost went out.
Off, mate.
I almost went out and bought a jersey just for a laugh.
Not.
I almost did, but I couldn't find one. They've only got, they're all sold out everywhere. The Raiders gear.
Oh God. Cool Kid 24, you're very welcome. George Allen, yes, the Roosters are done and dusted. The Sharkies have got up over them. Thoughts on this game? They're both very flat looking. I mean, the Sharks are going to have either the Broncos or the Raiders next week, and either are going to be extremely annoyed depending on what happens tomorrow. So, yeah, the Sharks are going to need to kick it up a gear if they plan on going through to the round after.
That's it.
Roosters women are killing it in the NRLW, that's for sure. Oh, Teddy. Oh.
All right. I'm out.
You're out.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this one. The Sharks, 20 points to 10. The Roosters and the Warriors season came to an end today. Pretty poor day all around for New Zealand sport.
Yeah, right?
But the Sharks live on. The Panthers live on. The 5-peat is still a possibility.
It's on. It's on.
Okay, we will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. And for the last time this season also, 1, 2, 3, 4. Teddy lost his shorts again to play us out. Cheers, everyone. Sorry, Sorry. I thought you were done. I had you muted. Oh, God, did that play? No, it didn't. I don't know what happened there. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
2, 3, 4, 10, he lost his shorts again. He's burning down the sideline. Boots blurred, defenders flatline. Eyes on the prize, he don't even flinch till his shorts get yanked and we all get a glimpse.